Hello friends, my name's Heather, and I wasn't going to do Booktubeathon this year, known as the Reading Rush now, I know, because my dance card for July was already pretty full. I have been in the midst of the Book Junkie Trials quest, which I know many of you also have. What's up, fellow outlaws? Seriously, what's up? We're kind of falling behind, but anyway. So I'm reading Neil Gaiman's Stardust for that. I'm also reading The Blinding Knife by Brent Weeks, The Secret History by Brandon Sanderson, and I know there's another one on there somewhere. And most of those are just, I was reading them at the end of June, and I didn't particularly want to put them down in order to start these challenges. Oh, that's right, I'm also reading Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. So I just didn't think I could take on another readathon, right? Well, then my friend Christy started messaging me on Discord about choosing her TBR and what would you choose for your TBR if you were theoretically going to do it. And well, before I knew it, I was buddy reading Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone with her and getting ready to watch the adaptation. And so I figured I may as well set up a TBR for the rest of the reading rush since I'm doing that part. So, without further ado, first up we have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This is, yes, this is the UK edition. I thought so. And since it has purple on the cover, we're going to go ahead and go with it for that, as well as for the adaptation. Next up, we have the first Serenity comic. I've actually been hanging on to this for a while, and I figured it would be perfect for a readathon, especially with the whole challenge of reading something in one sitting. I think I'm going to take this out to my garden during this coming week and enjoy that. There's also purple on this cover, so I'm going to consider that one covered. For a book you meant to read last year but didn't, Translations by Brian Frell. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I am. If we've got any Irish friends out here that know if I'm pronouncing that right or not, you could let me know. But anyway, quick story with this one. I was going to read this about a year ago in April. I brought it with me on a trip to New York, but anyone who's ever been to New York, you probably know that that's not the kind of vacation that you go on and stay by the pool and read. There's way too much to do in that city. I mean that as a compliment, by the way. So not a lot of reading got done at that point. But now that I'm back home and things have calmed down, and I miss New York so terribly, reading this book that I meant to pick up around that time might be a good way to go. And last, but not last, for a book with 5 or more words in the title, I'm going to go with A House at the Bottom of the Lake by Josh Mallerman. Gosh, dang it. A House at the Bottom of the Lake by Josh Mallerman. I've been holding on to this one for a couple of years as well, and I figured I may as well pick it up because it is less than 200 pages long, so it'll be nice quick little one there. So that leaves an author's first book and a book with a non-human character. Now for the non-human character, I'm going with The Ice Dragon by George R.R. Martin. That's going to be an audiobook, and it's only about 45 minutes long. That's available on Scribd if anyone's interested. So that'll be a nice quick little read, and I love having audiobooks going for readathons because it allows me to multitask. I especially like to read while I'm walking, so just makes me feel like I'm getting things done. You know what I mean? So we'll go for The Ice Dragon for a book with a non-human character, and for an author's first book, I'm going to go with a little book called Ghost Stories of Antiquity by M.R. James. Now, this was published, I believe, in 1905. And M.R. James is a horror short fiction writer from the late 19th into the early 20th century that I'm actually very fond of. And horror short fiction, especially classic horror short fiction, is one of my favorite things. So I think having his first book, which is Ghost Stories of Antiquity, published in 1905, will be an excellent palate cleanser for me, for if I need a break from anything else that I've got going on. So I think that's gonna do it. And as far as the bonus challenge of 7 books in 7 days, I'm gonna go for it, and we'll see. I don't think I've ever done that for a booktubeathon before, but I'm gonna go ahead and try, because why not? And I'll let you guys know how it goes, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes for you too. Thanks a lot, guys. Looking forward to nerding out with you next week. Bye.